My name's S. Rob, and this is S. Rob Magick Magazine, and now I'd like to talk about being offended. I'm not offended by things, really. I'm not really offended, but other people do. Now, the thing is, people get offended by occultism. But it's easy as an occultist to get into the trap in thinking that, this is just occultists that get this. If we look at the world as it is now, it's different to how it was when I was growing up as a kid and even when I was a young man. As in now, being offended is seen as an actual thing. Where in the past, normally it wasn't, People used to write letters to newspapers and they knew that nothing would happen unless there was a large group of people that were offended, the majority, and even then. But now if someone's offended, people believe something has to happen. So if I'm offended by mayonnaise, I don't like mayonnaise. I don't just like mayonnaise, I'm offended by mayonnaise. Then that logic means that there's got to be no mayonnaise in the world. So if you like mayonnaise, you can't have it because I get offended by it. You see, it's that whole thing. But don't think that being offended, or people being offended, is a reason to stop doing occultism. It's not. And you'll also get people who are offended within the occult community because they haven't really fully internalised the fact that occultism, to a large extent, is about freedom and empowerment. So they haven't internalised that fact. So, it's a fact of you're not doing the type of occultism they do, so they're what they think you should do, so therefore they want to stop you doing it because they are offended. But, it's this whole trap, isn't it, that somehow it's the thing. Yes, you're allowed to be offended, and I believe that people's emotions can change the world if they use the correct technique. And if they want to curse the hell out of everybody, that will be their right. But they've therefore got to take on board that person will curse them back. It will bounce back, quite likely as not, if they don't do it right, if the person's more powerful. That's just the way the world works. But, this whole thing about being offended being an actual thing, that people have to do something. We all have to jump into action because someone's offended. We don't. Personally speaking, I'm not going to change something because someone's offended by it, because other people won't be. I'm not going to stop something because somebody's offended, because it's just the way it works. You just have to accept it. But the thing is, I have to accept that by other people. So if you want to, want to walk around, you want a tattoo on your face, something which says stupid, nothing, that's offensive, doesn't matter, it's your face, you're allowed to do whatever the hell you want with it, But, don't let people being offended stop you. Just realise that that's their problem, they have a right to be offended, but you have a right to do absolutely nothing about it if you want to.